Good morning, chat. It's me. How's everybody doing today? Has everybody enjoyed my riddles? My riddles as to what game we're playing? I think I've done a very good job hiding what game it is. If you're curious about what riddles I'm talking about, I posted them solely in my Discord, which you can access by typing !Discord. Great bit, thank you. I will say, Yungera, I think you were the only person who actually figured it out. I think everybody else just straight up forgot that I said what the next game was going to be. Or they weren't there for it. So, props to you for being the only person who remembered. But, indeed, it's time. We finished our foray into evil with Overlord 1 and 2. And while technically I could play stuff like Dark Legend and Minions and Fellowship of Darkness, I don't really want to, so I won't. Instead, I'll be playing a different game. A game that I will read to you the clues that I left. Today we are playing a famous Sega game starring a blue-clad man and his twin-tailed female friend as they fight against an evil empire, learning the secrets of a lost civilization whose ruins dot the entire world. The female companion of the main character's name begins with the letter A, and the game itself, its name, the first letter of the first part of its name starts with, is a letter at the end of the alphabet, and the last part of its name starts with a letter at the start of the alphabet. I could have phrased that, that last clue a little bit better, I think, but regardless, let me go ahead and, just, switch on over. Might take a second for it to actually show everything. Here we go. Black screen.
Sega.
Okay, there's the Sega. Yep. That's right, everybody, it's Valkyria Chronicles. It's the only thing it could have been. Hang on as I change the category. Anyway, that's right, it's Valkyria Chronicles. I love this game. I forgot how much that intro makes it look like... I don't know exactly how to describe it. It feels like a DVD opening. You know what I mean? Like, just like dialogueless shots from the movie that you're about to watch, the historical drama you're about to watch, and the OST is really good. This is a series that I wouldn't say I'm super close to. I follow it pretty regularly, but the problem is that of the 5, technically, games in this series, one of them is barely a part of this series and is so dog shit it's not even worth talking about. One of them was a PSP or Vita exclusive, and the other one, because the last one was a PSP/Vita exclusive, was never released outside of Japan. So technically, the only games in this series that we are readily able to play are Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 4. Those are the only 2 games that exist. That's it. There is no 2 or 3, and there is certainly no Revolution. But regardless, yeah, this game I hold very near and dear to my heart, and I have a lot to talk about. I'm not super good at it, but we'll see how we do. Let's begin. The Chronicle.
The year was 1935 EC. 2 powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, ragnite, for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the 2 superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche.
Unfortunately, I do think
Prologue.
it's very
Gallia
funny
to arms.
that because of the way that they do the European War thing, it's abbreviated as EW too, which kind of how I feel about war, not gonna lie. Kind of think war is gross. Also, this the way this game handles its like chapter select is very interesting. It's a book. It's a retelling. So here we go. Prologue. Gallia to arms. Excuse me. I was eating Sour Patch Kids.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule.
Yeah, Brule!
Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly.
Yes, it is. It is very funny. I was going to talk about that.
Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Brultown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know.
That's the guy. Look. Look.
And you know
That's the
there's
guy
a
that I
bra,
created the
don't you?
bra image off of. He's
All
right
right,
there.
then,
It's like seeing a
Mr.
celebrity.
Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Not even gonna fucking look at the book? Come on.
Thanks, fish.
Classic cop behavior. All right, so as Yingera says in the chat, one of the funniest things, and I would say actually kind of unfortunate things about, well, maybe not unfortunate. It's the nature of kind of what this story is meant to be, but with the exception of Valkyria Chronicles 2. Every single game in the Valkyria Chronicles series takes place during European War II. It takes place with different squads handling different things across the various fronts in the war, but 2 is the only game that takes place after the war. Everything else takes place at the exact same time, which makes certain DLC missions very funny. Also, Welkin is another one of my favorite main characters in this game. Welkin is his name. Welkin Gunther is his name, rather. Excuse me. He is a character that I would put alongside characters like Wonder Red, Yukiko Amagi. Yukiko, and Wonder Red are the trio that I would put in the undiagnosed but pretty sure camp. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's talk about the Imperial attack.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself
Speaking
into
of
now,
undiagnosed but pretty sure.
Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house?
That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara.
You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Huh?
Look at that stupid grin on his face.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
There he is. There's the Brule guy.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on!
Damn, that guy got... Oh no! Civilians!
Damn it!
No, Brule guy!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Oh yeah, baby, here we go. It's time for combat. About saving the game. Yeah, we should probably save. Yeah, no, this is what... Yeah, no, I mean, for sure. I forgot that's what the save menu looks like. Okay. Also, I'm sorry, I gotta gush a little bit more about this game. Art style, immaculate. Incredible.
Okay, here's the plan.
Okay, what's the plan? There's Brule. There we are. We've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brule. We'll deploy from here and take out all 3 of them. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. So, we fail if Welkin, Alicia, or 20 turns pass. Welkin
Let's
dies,
get
Alicia
started.
dies, or whatever.
Just stay calm and get it done.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So, yeah, they're gonna explain how this works.
I see 3 of them.
The 2 leads are Kakashi and Konohamaru. Are you talking about VAs? I wouldn't know. I didn't watch.
That's 3 too many.
I didn't
Stay
watch
sharp.
Naruto's. Okay.
Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
Is it about how to move and shoot? About, please don't call them CP. Please, for the love of God, don't call them that. Command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area in your unit's position. This is referred to as command mode. Here you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position, and press A. Doing so uses up one of the command points, not reading that, displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander, and a representation of a number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control your units, per each player phase. In this battle, you have 3 command points, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Alright, so we got Welkin. We got Welkin, Alicia, and a town watchman. That's what we've got. Let's see. Oh man, it's really not letting me. You get... Don't say that, Kent. Just saw a movie with Alicia's VA in it. She is very ubiquitous. I can't remember her name, her VA's name off the top of my head, but it is a very good one. Let's use Brule Guy. I think he can do it. About AP action points. Using your... come on. She's oh, of course she's fucking Tails. And you know what? That's the movie I bet you saw, isn't it? God damn it. You're talking about Sonic 3, aren't you? You motherfucker. I walked right into that one. That's good. Okay. Freely move about, you selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action points AP gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents the unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping an eye on this unit's remaining AP while they're in motion is critical to keeping them safe. See that? Those are called sandbags. Here I go. There's a scoot. About attacking. Press the RB to enter target mode. There, the unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapon. Use whatever, and yeah. Enemies will not attack you while you are in target mode, which is very kind of them. So take your time to aim well before pressing A to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshair, so it's best to center it upon the entire target. Shots to the head or other weak points will result in greater damage. You can only attack from target mode once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. If the target survives your attack, they may launch a counterattack. A damage unit may not have the HP to survive the enemy's encounter, so be careful when planning your attack. Yes, so let's use this as a good example here. We're going to walk right up to this guy. And as you can see, that circle there is generally where our shots are going to go. So what they want you to do is sit behind that thing and shoot at the body. But as you can see, that will not kill it. But if we aim for the head, we are guaranteed to kill him in 2 shots. But there's a chance that our shots might, land somewhere on the body or just miss entirely. But I think we'll be fine. So we'll bang. Get fucked, loser. A unit with 0 remaining AP that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to act further. Press B to end their current action. This will return you to command mode where you select another guy. So let's see. So we see another guy over there, and yet another one over there. But let's see how much further we can go, shall we? Using cover. When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear. Press A to take cover behind them. When hiding behind cover, units are harder to target, take less damage, and are immune to headshots and critical damage. Meanwhile, units caught out in the open will be easier to hit and could take significantly more damage. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, the important thing to note that they mentioned there is a little bit less so... let's end our turn before we continue to take more shots. We're actually going to move this guy again because we want to get him behind cover. Crouch, and then we'll end our turn. Also, important to note, when you use a unit multiple times in one round, the amount of AP they start with goes down every turn. So we'll move Alicia up as well. Unfortunately, you can't crouch unless there is cover nearby, so we'll just end our turn here. Yes. We'll end our turn, and now it's enemy movement time. As you can see, our guy is not taking as much damage, and he didn't take any headshot damage, even though he was shot in the head. That is because, of course, like they mentioned, being in cover just makes you take less damage overall, as well as you being immune to headshots, which is really nice. So, when used well, even a limited pool of command points can take out a significant number of foes. Command points can be used on the same unit multiple times. For instance, a pool of 3 CP can be used to move one unit 3 times in a row, perfect for cutting into blah blah blah. They get tired. They'll start each consecutive action with fewer AP than the last. If you use the cancel button and end your phase with more command points still remaining, those command points will be carried over until the next turn. Precious resource. Yeah. We got this. Town Watch. Instantly go into that as fast as we can, just to make sure that we don't take any more needless damage. Take that guy down. We could aim at the body this time because he was taking shots from the other guy earlier. There's a chance we might actually be able to end this battle now, so let's give that a try, shall we? Hey, don't you do that to me. Die. Perfect. Well done, Town Watchman. Who needs main characters when we've got Rule Guy?
I don't see any more of them.
Rank B. Yes, realistically speaking, we probably could have ended that in a turn. In case you're curious, so A is the highest rank you can get on a mission. Some A ranks are genuinely insane. Like, a lot of them are literally just like, do this in one turn. unless there's like an objective that you is like a survive objective or some such. But otherwise, it's like end this in one turn. I will not be able to get all A ranks. I'm just gonna let you know right now. Teaching you early that Scout Rush is OP. It really is, and it's going to be the best thing you've got for a very long time. Gallia to arms. A hilltop promise.
Miss Melchiot, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white.
Autism.
Small,
Identification
strong.
successful.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant.
See, so we're gonna win. That's good news,
These
right?
events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate,
Oh, you bet your ass there's gonna be racism in this game.
and of love.
Some of the
blooming
strangest
even through the
racism there's
flames
ever
of
been.
war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died. Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
Bruh. Pokemon town ass song. We just killed like 3 people.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town. Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
You're the second person who has expressed that dislike
How's
for
the
that
packing
emote.
coming along easy?
Sorry, but also not really.
Almost
I think
done.
it's funny.
I only need to take the everyday
If
basics.
you want, what you can do is you can capitalize the letter "the" every time you type it, and it won't do that emote.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old. And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
Oh, hi. Welcome back, Alicia.
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
I just wanted to apologize. For before.
Really? These are for me?
Shout out to actual adult characters in a JRPG. Yeah, young adult, but you know, still adult.
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, all right? I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies? And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero.
What a good line. Alicia rules.
Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him, there?
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad.
My birth
Yeah,
parents died when I was a baby.
haven't you ever heard of adoption, Alicia, you dipshit? Huh? You stupid dipshit orphan? Just cause you don't... Never mind.
The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Oh, you know what the best part about this is? No implied romance between these two. Isn't that awesome? I love when they don't do that. Because it's weird when they do that.
Sorry, was that question too personal?
No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with 2 wonderful fathers.
2 gay dads.
Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going.
Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
Alright, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
Alright, let's do it.
Wow, look at this. Bruhl's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving
Birds.
for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire.
Yeah, we just killed like 3 of them earlier.
We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd
Yeah, buddy? Never mind.
really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's deep. In your own way. Ah! What was that?
That sound.
No, we needed that to mill our grains. Oh, that guy's dead as fuck. Actually, no, he could have lived. That guy's probably dead, though. Why are you?
Come on, let's go!
What's the tactical advantage to shooting the civilians? I gotta ask. I mean, it doesn't. Of course, there isn't any. These are the Germans, the Axis powers, you know.
I don't believe it. The mill.
It actually looks much more put together. There it is. That's the guy.
Are attacking.
I'm pretty sure
There's a squad of them in town right now.
this is the exact image I got it from. It has to be this one, because look how close he is to the screen. Anyway.
Get all the town watch together now. We've got to fend them off.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out. Stay low.
Get low, get low, get low. All right, here we go. Let's defend bruh.
I'll explain the mission.
Are we defending bruh? Is that the mission? Enemies invaded the Windmill Plaza and has taken almost the entire area over. We'll deploy from this position. Hide behind sandbags for cover as you advance towards the plaza. Our goal this time is to eliminate the enemy leader. I'm pretty sure they'll be in the plaza area. Be careful, there may be enemy units hiding behind the buildings out there. Hidden enemies won't show up in the command mode view, so be careful as you make your advance. Sure.
Okay, let's begin. It's up to us to defend Brule.
Understood. Alright, once again, all we have is 3 scouts.
Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain. Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
All right, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
About damage. In this battle, you have no way of helping a unit in critical condition. So, that's an important difference between this game, or this part of the game, and everything else. So, our objective is somewhere up here, but we only really have eyes on 2 guys right now, 2 scouts. So you know what? I think it's about time for Town Watchman to get his, to earn his stripes, as it were. Yes, I know how sightlines work, thank you. Please don't do that when I'm in the middle of scout rushing. You'll never catch me, Chief. Wait, there we go. No, let me shoot. What's happening? Let me shoot. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. Yep, I know, thank you. I know. I'm not reading all of that. I'm just trying to kill this guy, okay? Jeez. Get fucked. Okay, so this guy, he's crouched, as you can see, which means he's gonna take less damage, which is bad. So let's see.
Here we go.
Mr. Gunther.
Enemy sighted.
Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a guy back there as well, it looks like. Okay, we only have access to our gun right now. How do we want to do this? You know what? Here we go. Get out of my way. First things
Hostile
first.
sighted.
Gun mode. There we go. Die.
Yes.
Yes! Okay. Crouch. Okay, so now what do we see? Loves murder. He's super into it. Okay, well we got two guys crouching at the very least, which is good.
Ready to go.
Stop shooting at me. I don't think there's any chance that we can manage to kill that guy. But or that guy. But we're gonna give it a try, you know? Kill.
Now.
It's just that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Yes! Pointing at the WrestleMania sign. Okay. Let's end the turn. As you can see, our guys will take shots back if they survive. And the same is the case for the enemy as well, importantly. So, here's what we're going to do first. We're going to start with Town Watchman. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You're dead. Yeah, and for whatever reason, like, whenever you, like, kind of stop next to, okay, so it looks like that there, I think, is our enemy leader. That guy in red. Let's see. Yeah, so you can see how he has a command point next to his portrait there. That means he's an enemy leader. Killing him will reduce the amount of command points that the enemy has for their turns. Which is why we want them dead. Keep accidentally hitting the wrong thing for that. That's okay. I'm gonna do something stupid. Here we go. You gotta be really fast to end your turn, or otherwise you're gonna take stray bullets that you don't need to take. Die, enemy leader. Get fucked. And it's as easy as that, folks. And he's still breathing, too, so he's fine.
What's that?
Sounds like a tank.
Oh no. That was bad. I feel like you guys had plenty of time to move. Here he comes. Uh-oh. No, Town Watchman! No! Look at that glowing weak point in the back of the tank. Well, now what do we do?
Welkin, tank!
Yep, I see it.
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
I hate to say it, but we should get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow.
Also introducing earlier that the objectives lie. It sure does.
And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's...
Alright, so Welkin has to reach the destination over there. So let's go ahead and just grab him.
Here we go.
Heat I go. Where am I going? This way. Excuse me, folks. Don't mind me. Yeah, I'm going the right way. You'll never catch me, fuckers. Okay, yeah, no, for sure, man.
Phew. Looks like we shook him.
What?
What are you doing from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the town watch can do.
I didn't think that was actually where it, you know what? Whatever.
We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay.
Be careful out there, Well.
B, yeah. I think that's a two-turner, probably. I mean, because you literally have to have the enemy turn happen, so... You know. Alright, we did it. We defended Brule. On to the next.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now!
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
Then that explains it.
Fuck you,
I
Steve
thought
Bloom.
This place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. PU. It's a regular pig farm in here.
Gun.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave, now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there!
What is that a fence post? I think it's a fence post.
Die! Darkson pig!
Damn it, you did the thing I was gonna do to you before I could
Isara,
do it to you.
Are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor.
Come on.
Moving her would be dangerous.
Worst time, kid.
Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do?
The bread!
There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys.
Here's the plan.
It's only a matter of time.
We're gonna
before they
take the
over
Imperial's
Mill
armor and we're gonna
Plaza.
put it on Martha. And we're gonna make it look like we're carrying an injured
the bar
Imperial
got
out.
back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Okay. What could it possibly be? I can't think of anything that it would be, honestly. Please let me use my controller game. Come on now. Hello? Okay, there we go. Anyway, yeah, I can't think of anything that it would be. Also, let me look at something. Nope. Have to be pretty big to help at all. Yeah, maybe armored with like a cannon or something. Can't think of anything though. Oh yeah, you know what? That'll do it actually.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
Don't
It really
worry,
didn't need
I'm
much,
autistic.
hardly
I
any
can do it.
alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power to weight ratio.
Edelweiss.
The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right, Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah.
Welkin, you specialized in
Back in high
tank
school.
driving in school,
Once.
right?
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Put on my Beats by Dre.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town.
And Town Watchman, fuck that guy.
All
Who
right,
cares?
Edelweiss, move out!
Yeah. I also love the implication that Welkin knew that his dad had a tank, but just never went into the barn to learn that it was there. To be fair, he hasn't been here for school in a while, but like, presumably that's where it's been the entire time, right? It's kind of hard to hide a tank anywhere else other than like a big building that is big enough to hold a tank in it. Anyway, let's begin.
Here's the brief for this operation.
There we are. There's Brule. Enemy is a squad centered around a single tank advancing from the plaza onto the main road. We need to defend the gate on that road. If enemy breaches it, evacuating townspeople will be in danger. Probably head for the gate and try to destroy it. Tank will be with them. Goal here is to take out that tank while keeping the gate standing. Without the help of your tank, it's next to impossible for us to destroy their tank. Until we can rendezvous, the Brule Town Watch will do everything we can to keep the gate in one piece. The Town Watch will need to hold off the enemy forces until you arrive with the tank. You need to use sandbags around the starting point and the gate for cover to hold back the Empire's attack.
All right, let's begin. We've got to stop them here.
Alright. So,
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople.
which is
The
bad.
Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away. Got a sec?
Yeah, what's up? Sandbags and hand grenades. By moving behind sandbags and selecting crouch... Yeah. This is why a hand grenade is used. Press the X button, weapon toggle button to cycle between your options and hand grenades. In this battle, Alicia possesses some. Limited in number, use them wisely. Each player phase, units will recover one hand grenade. Alright. So, let's take a look at what we got here. We have a new enemy type, the Shock Trooper. Generally speaking, these guys can't move as much as, enemy tanks can, but they also shoot better, and more so.
Moving out.
They're equipped with machine guns rather
Enemy unit
than
spotted.
the other thing.
Enemy sighted. Enemy unit spotted. Enemy unit spotted. Enemy sighted.
Excuse me, sir. Hope you don't mind if I just kind of... You know how it is. Get out of here, sir. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Okay, so we got some guys over there. There's the tank, and there's that guy shooting at us. So we'll end turn here. Onwards, town watchman. To battle. Howdy, bitch. Oh, he got a shot off. That sucks. Oh well. Get out of here, town watchman. Fuck you. I mean, scout. Town watchman's doing a good job, actually. So there are those guys over there. Gonna end our turn here. And then...
My turn, okay?
Okay. We're going to throw our hand grenade. Here I go. Hiya! Fuck you. 2 down. Well done, me. I don't remember. Do you guys have hand grenades? I can't remember. I think it just said Alicia has them, right? Yeah, they just have Ragnade. Okay. In that case, yeah, we can see Alicia has this little icon on her that means she's out of ammo. The no ammo
Moving
mark.
out.
So we're just gonna grab her. I don't think we can do that, I think. Nah, it's not worth it. Let's just move her kind of out of here. We can do my favorite thing, which is this. Yeah. Okay, we're done. Actually, I probably should have done that. What you should remember to do is try and make it so, because you can position which direction your guy is facing, even when you're out of AP, it's a good thing to generally face them towards where you think the enemy is, because it means they will immediately turn to shoot at them when the enemy arrives. Yeah, you get him, town watchman. No, the main gate! Stop! As you can see, tanks also make very good cover. Why the fuck isn't this town watchman crouching, by the way? Very strange. Here's a scout. Enemy leader scout as well. Hey. Cut that shit out. Oh, he's gonna chuck a grenade too, isn't he? Yeah. Alright, I'd like to try and kill that enemy leader if I can. Not sure how feasible that's going to be. Ragnade, yeah, so, as mentioned, you can spend your attack action on a turn to heal yourself instead. if we can kill this guy. Cool. Excellent. And then we're gonna grab Alicia.
My turn, okay? Enemy sighted!
And we're just gonna kind of nade those suckers.
Please hit!
Please hit. Classic Yukari line. Nice. And I don't believe there's any other dudes, so we're just gonna hang tight right here. And I don't think there's any chance that we're really gonna be able to kill that shock trooper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this guy, and I'm just gonna kind of move him over here, and then we'll end his turn. And then we'll just end our turn, because we can't really do anything against that shock trooper because he's crouching, and also we can't do anything against the tank because it's a tank. But we have deprived the enemy of 2 CP at this point, which is very good for us, because it means they can only move the tank once and the other guy once, or twice rather. But he only has 1 grenade, so at best what they could have done is used the tank twice, but they don't have the ability to do that at the moment. Welkin has arrived. Where is he? There he is.
Entering combat.
All right, here we go.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, well.
All right, let's give it a shot.
All right, about tanks. They possess firepower and endurance far beyond that of foot soldiers. They are able to deflect nearly all gunfire from enemy foot soldiers. This makes them a solid wall for your own ground units to hide behind. Unlike ground units, however, tanks do not recover a portion of their lost HP each turn. Tanks also consume 2 command points when selected in command mode. Relying too heavily on tanks in battle will quickly lead to a fatal shortage of CP. Damn it, I said it. Fuck! Whatever. Additionally, tanks require AP to turn, so take care to plan ahead which direction you like to face at turn's end. But it also destroys cover, as you can see.
Tank! It's a galleon tank!
Alicia,
You can tell because it's
I'm
blue.
sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are.
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat.
All
Alright. Don't know, I don't think we'll be able to get a shot. Alright, so tanks have 3 major means of attack. Anti-armor shells, explosive mortar rounds, mounted machine guns. So essentially they can do big explosive damage, grenade, or machine gun. Unfortunately, however, we do not have sight on the enemy tank, so we are just going to have to end
entering combat.
and use the tank again. Gonna get as close as we can. Yeah, you know what? We'll try taking a shot at it.
Fire!
Okay. Tanks have 2 separate HP bars. Body HP and tread HP. Attacks to the tank's body and main cannon will reduce body HP, while blows to the treads will reduce treads HP. If the body reaches 0, it is destroyed. If the treads reach 0, AP is drastically cut. It's easier to deal damage to the treads than to the body, even with grenades. Halting a tank before taking it out at your leisure might be a strategy that's both safe and sensible. The glowing blue radiator plate at the tank's rear is its weak point, where even standard bullets can do reasonable damage. Try to get behind enemy tanks for a chance to take them down. Yes, but it is worth noting that tanks
Here we go.
can return fire, and they also have the same, like, you know, bullet. Like, if you're running an infantry unit in front of a tank, it will attack you with, like, machine gun rounds, which can very easily kill them.
Fire!
You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Alright, well, I guess we're not, A-ranking this mission, because, I just got unlucky. Hey, don't turn around, please. Okay, thanks.
Damage minimal.
Who cares? Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't do meaningful damage to the thing. No, it's fine. It's got 666 HP. It's cool. Oh, there's guys coming too, I guess. Hang on, I'm curious. I want to see something.
Moving out.
Where is this mysterious guy? There you are, motherfucker. Say hello to enemy ace units. I can't remember if there's one in every mission, but they're command units, or not command units, but they're usually dressed in red armor, and killing them will often give you special items. And also that happens sometimes, which is really frustrating.
My turn, okay?
Don't crouch. There we go. First try. Get out of here, Segular the Wall. I'm glad I remembered that that was a thing that you could do. Alright, now let's kill the fucking tank.
Entering combat.
There's literally no way we fuck this up this time. Die.
Now!
Technically, we really should have had that done last turn as well, but, you know, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Yes! We stopped it! Nice work, Ys.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time, at least.
Welks! It's a boy! Martha had a boy!
Oh yeah, she was inside here that whole time, huh?
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
How does Isara know that, you might ask? She's autistic.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
Excuse me. Yeah, B rank, whatever. But I got the enemy ace. And I got the Zumkar 1G from the enemy. This is what happens when you kill enemy aces. You get their special weapons. Which are generally like are kind of like alternate versions of your standard weapons. So that's like an alternate scout weapon.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so? Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia? Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
It's on fire.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Chapter 3. Vassal Urban Warfare.
Hooray!
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees. Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
See, now he's a guy in blue, just like I promised.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Alright, Welkin, how are you gonna autism screw this up?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Okay, so far so good.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton.
There it is.
Beetle-tastic.
Well done, buddy.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle?
Yeah, like Beetlejuice.
Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
But it's a cool bug, okay? Look.
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
This guy rules, man. He's so good.
Huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
I also love that you can see all of his like butterfly pins and shit.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Huh.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Travis touchdown!
I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other?
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randbreeze. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the
I
briefing.
tricked you, Tom!
Until then, you're
You
dismissed.
fool! You fell for my brilliant ruse. Alright. So we have a couple of things to explore. Let's explore the command room first, even though it's the second thing on the list. I just got an achievement for killing an enemy ace.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talent. I should probably touch on the... First
Scouts.
off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out.
Allegedly.
Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a draw. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers.
Yeah.
They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for.
Also worth noting, but not really commented on, snipers and lancers cannot do return fire if they survive shots from an enemy. They also don't do covering fire, like when an enemy is moving towards it, so they have weaknesses there too.
That should cover... Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Alright. So I got a couple of units I'm looking for. So we got Hermes, and also everybody has potentials. These are something they'll talk about later, but, so Hermes here, meadowbred. Standing in a grassy field helps them relax, enhancing their defenses. Having women around makes them want to look good, making them shoot with greater accuracy. Tight spaces like trenches cause a suffocating feeling, leading to a drop in attack power. So essentially, depending upon the situation that you put them in, they will have increased or decreased stats. We got Ted, Wavy, Camp Defender, Darks and Bond. Got Noche, Ramona, Neat Freak, and Chatty Cathy. Also, you might notice the likes. That talks about characters that they work well with. Although, in this case, for Ramona, if she's with anybody that she likes, it triggers the Chatty Cathy thing, which lowers her accuracy. Freesia York, Desert Bread, and Fancies Men. Got Juno, Cherry. Is that who I think it is? My God. Could it be that I wasn't lying at all? That this is actually Skies of Arcadia?
Hey there. I'm Ika Thompson. I'll try my best. Sound good, Welkin?
Get in the squad. Now where's her better half? No, he's not here! Fuck, this sucks. Well, whatever. Let's see who we got. And we've only got 2 snipers available, but Marina is a good one. Very, very good one. Oh.
Marina Wolfston, at your command.
I like her. Wow, dead ringer. Yeah, literally, huh? Let's see. We want... We got Yoko. City Kid, born leader. We got this guy. He's gay, so he fancies men, as you can see. Attack power is lowered against Lancers. Country bred, Camp Defender. Jane. She hates imps. Child of nature. She doesn't like cities. She'll have lower defense in cities. Edie. Unfortunately, we will be taking Edie because I love her.
I'm Edie Nelson. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
She's famous. Edie is one of the fan favorite units, so we'll be taking her because we should. Is this who I think it is? I think it might be. We'll take Wendy too.
I'm Wendy Cheslock. Kaboom.
Yes, it is. It is who I'm thinking of. Wonderful. Okay. So we've got... we should probably get a few more... scouts. Let's see. Oh, I definitely want Frisia. For sure.
I'm Frisia York, handsome. I know you'll take real good care of me.
Okay, so we got room for 12 more people. Let's see. We should probably get a, let's see. Man hater. Having men nearby triggers a constitutional loathing so powerful it lowers accuracy. Relatable. We've all been there. I understand. We do also probably want... We'll take Yoko as well, I think.
Hi there. I'm Yoko Martins. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
We'll take... We'll take Nadine.
Hello, sir. My name is Nadine. I'm sure I'll be coming to you for help.
And then we're also gonna grab Wavy, because I like Wavy. Oh, this guy's bisexual. Good for him.
Please, call me Wavy. From today onward, we fight together.
Amen, brother. Let's see. What do we have now? We have 4 scouts. We could use another shock trooper. Okay, yeah, we just want to keep adding guys. We'll take Jane.
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
You got it, Chief. Let's get Hands, too. Why not?
Haynes Salinger, reporting for duty, sir.
Jesus. All right. Yeah, sure thing, brother. Well, you know what? We'll grab Ramona.
My name's Ramona Linton. Good to be on board, Welkin.
And then I think we'll grab Oscar, too.
Hey, I'm Oscar Baylor. Thanks for taking me on board.
No problem. All right, we got 5 more. Let's get some more Lancers. Oh, she's racist. We don't want her. Walter Nash. Desert Bred. Pessimist. Oh. City Kid, Camp Defender. Oh, we gotta take the guy, the gay guy, right? Representation.
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
Yep, that's him. What else we got? We could grab another... Is that Jake the dog? It very well could be.
My name is Dallas Wyatt. I'm excited to be joining up.
No problem. Good to have you on the team, lesbian. This guy's got a bad back. Let's see. We'll take Juno. I like her.
You know Corin, reporting for duty. Looks like I'll be joining you in Squad 7.
And then we can take another 2 people, it looks like. Let's grab another couple of shock troopers. Are there any people that, that people here are kind of a fan of? Anybody that they like the look of? Here, I'll kind of go down the list a little slowly. Oh, sorry, we will have to take Nina. That's correct.
The name's Nina Strice, and I look forward to a good workout out there.
Okay, so we got room for 1 more. Any requests? kind of like Claudia. Would you guys be mad at me if I picked Claudia? Nobody's saying anything, so I'm gonna do it.
Hello, I'm Claudia Mann. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Alright, we did it.
Well, feel like you've... As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list. Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience. Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest.
Yeah.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility. Come to think of it, Faldio's heading up Squad 1. I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
So as you complete missions, more people will become available in that list. So if you don't see a unit that you want initially, just know that they will eventually be available, which means Vice will be here eventually. Let's look at our barracks real quick. Alright, so there's Welkin. Welkin, in the tank, Nature Lover. Being around nature makes his heart soar, bringing about a boost in his abilities. Calm heart. Even when unshaken, even when surrounded by foes, he remains calm in command, enjoying a boost to his parameters. Alicia is country bred and maternal. Standing on bare dirt leads to a boost in concentration, raising accuracy. Whenever any of her close friends are nearby, the desire to protect them drives all of her abilities up. Wavy. Yep. Got Ramona, Frisia, Juno, Ica, Bridget Stark. She's got a desert allergy. She's strong-willed, takes less damage from interception fire, and Big Sister just can't abandon her fellow shock troopers. If any are nearby, her abilities are enhanced. She's an Onesan, as they say. Wendy Cheslock. This is a character that we are going to want to develop a little bit more, because she can become very strong. We've got Edie. Here's Largo Potter, child of nature. Paved roads fear strange and cold, leading to discomfort and lowered defense. Loyal teammate, when surrounded by allies, he feels the drive and energy to work that much harder, enjoying boosted abilities. Big-hearted. Insurmountable spirit is enough to call him back from death, reviving him after his HP reaches 0. So, Largo and Rosie are two characters that just start in our squad because they are important. We have the gay man, we have the mom, we have the lesbian, a friend, little guy, and the emo kid. Yeah. Let me look at our scouts really quick here. So, we have this. So, as you can see, the Galleon 1, the thing that we got earlier, or the basic thing, has aim, C, range 350, 17 attack power versus a person, and 40 attack power versus armor, infinite ammo. This one, the ZM Card 1G, which is what we got for killing that enemy ace, has aim E, lower range, but higher attack power. So, that's worth noting. Let's hop out of the barracks. We'll go to the training facility, or field. Yes.
Welcome to your worst nightmare.
Hello, drill instructor.
I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up.
Uh-huh.
But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class, and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, Go home now!
Such a weird eye patch.
All right. It ain't complicated. Once the experience you cram into a soldier, picking which...
All right, so, as he says...
Train all you want!
We assign experience individually to each class, which allows them to level up. So we're just gonna max everybody out.
Bite the bullet! No pain, no gain!
Yeah!
Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers.
So, when you level things up, I don't remember if this is specific to specific levels of each thing, but when you level up classes, it also unlocks new potentials for every single person in that class.
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the snipers.
Alright, so now as you can see, everything costs a little bit more to level up. So we can probably level up, we could do... Let's see... So let's take a look at our snipers real quick here. So, as you can see, we unlocked a new thing for Marina, Nest Master. Shooting from a position atop the ladder grants an increase in attack power. And our Lancers, First Aid Boost. Tank Killer, First Aid Boost. So on and so forth. I'm gonna level up my Scouts, I think. And we'll put some points towards Engineers and Snipers, I think is what we're gonna do.
I got no use for tears! Sweat! Sweat! Sweat!
Scout level 3.
Good work!
No new potentials, though. That's okay.
Got it? Oh, sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind. Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order.
We haven't learned what those are yet,
Here, as long as we're talking about it,
Actually, never mind. We're gonna learn what they are right now.
A real golden oldie.
Evade Boost.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger. I just hope you...
Yep, and that's how that works. R&D facility.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Huh? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you? I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow! Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man! Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt. But just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional... Come in any time and make adjustments based on the needs...
Yep, okay. So, yada 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 stuff. Okay, let's look at tanks real quick. So, we don't have any parts. Let's develop some weapons instead. So we've got rifles, machine guns, anti-tank lances, sniper rifles, hand grenades, uniforms, blast suits, and the Edelweiss. Let's look at the Edelweiss. Body enhancements. Reinforced barrel. Reinforced armor. Spare tread. Radiator upgrade. Sight upgrade. So on and so forth. Let's look at the rifles, see what we got here. So these basically just upgrade your individual things. So you got an accuracy boost, for example. Buy that, why not?
All set for you, bro.
Firepower boost for the shock troopers. Perfect. We'll take it. These are just baseline upgrades for all of your weapons, which is always good to get. I think these, yeah, this is sniper rifle, so that's accuracy boost. Slight increase in attack power as well, which is good. Nothing for hand grenades. Get uniform upgrades, which gives us 1 defense. And armor upgrade. This is for our lancers, I believe. And that's all we got for there. Let's look at the Edelweiss, shall we? Attack support. Bulletproof visor gives us more accuracy. Spare belt, hardened plate, reinforced barrel. I like range upgrade. And then let's take a look at the sight. Well, actually, we'll do the radiator upgrade instead, just because this is a good demonstration of how tank upgrades work. So, what you do is similar to the customized menu in the Mega Man Battle Network games. You have a 3x4 grid here with which to put your parts, and each part takes up a certain amount of space. And that's that.
Well, sir, we're working here around the clock to make... Come again a...
Yeah, you better come back.
What a nice couple of young men. All right. Any chance that there's new guys? No. Okay, we're gonna have to do a mission before we do that. But
come.
Let's do a mission in that case. Back to book mode. Headquarters tab. Let's do this, shall we?
Welks.
Oh, look at his arm.
I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on. I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together. I think so too.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite-powered these days. That stuff is everywhere.
It's true.
Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
What's this?
It's
Father's
a gun.
flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, East.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time.
All right, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
Another one. The first op. The first OP. Excuse me.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission. The Great Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
There it is.
That bridge is a part of the Central Transit Artery, leading into Randgreaves. Our mission is to take it back.
There's a lot of tanks on there.
The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
Uh-oh. Here comes the fat evil.
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Ah!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, all good. See that you do.
What a guy. I'm sure he'll survive throughout the
Who is
entire
that?
game.
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe.
That was Jake the dog. Correct.
Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp, and I'm...
All right, let's do it. All right. Skirmishes tab. Unlike those within the main storyline, the battles found under the Skirmishes tab can be played any number of times. Perfect for amassing experience and research fees. Try them if you're feeling underpowered. Press the Y button to open the menu, choose Skirmishes from the tab select, and pick the battle you wish to fight. New skirmishes are added as you progress through the main plot and can be difficult, and the difficulty of each skirmish can be set free. Just be careful. Though not a plot battle, soldiers can still die during skirmishes. But we'll be okay. We're just gonna go ahead and go in. Right away. No reason not to.
Here are details on the current operation.
Here's Vassal. Imperial forces deployed in a defensive formation around a camp within Vassal's urban center. You will assign your squad positions split between a city team and a riverside team. The city team will protect the base camp while the riverside strikes at the enemy. Your objective is to occupy the enemy's camp. Defeat the enemy units defending the camp. If they get to the flag, then get to the flag hung above the enemy camp to occupy it. Beginning with this operation, you will be responsible for assigning your soldiers to their combat positions. Before commencing the operation, choose the position units command view to view a list of deployable units. Then, once you've selected the unit you'd like to deploy, choose the position you wish them to take. Intelligence reports say they have tanks stationed in the city area. Behoove you to include an anti-tank unit on the city team to facilitate its neutralization. I would also recommend you add units with high AP, such as scouts and engineers, to your Riverside Strike Force. Once you've got your teams in place, select the deploy to begin the operation. Yep. Enemy occupies Gallia's base camp. Allies soldiered and reserves are killed. Alright. So, over here, we've got Alicia, Welkin, and Rosie down here. And over here, we've got Largo over here, I believe, right? Yes. Okay, so, let's see. We're gonna have... We're gonna put Oscar in here. We're gonna put... Aika over here. Especially because, yeah, she's gonna be good in this. We're gonna want probably some shock troopers. Edie would be good to have here. And then, I think Largo is probably all we're really gonna need. We'll put Nina in as well. And then over here, we're gonna put probably just another scout, I would say. I'm not too worried about, yeah, we'll put Freesia in here, why not? Okay, there we go. Let's do it.
We're prepared to commence the operation.
All right.
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out.
Transform and roll out. All right. So...
All right, it's our first mission. Let's split into 2 teams, City and Riverside. I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tank.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? A couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's the spirit, Largo. Now.
Okay.
Listen closely.
Occupying camps. Camps found across the battlefield grant your forces a number of advantages. Units stationed near camps get a boost to their defense and to the amount of HP recovered at the start of each turn. Even tanks, which usually get no HP bonus, will regain some at each turn start. Weapons with limited ammo, like grenades, mortars, and lances, are also replenished. If there are enemy units around a camp, however, you cannot occupy it until they have been defeated. Effectively defending your camps while taking down the enemies will pave your way to victory. So, if an enemy is standing within a camp's, like, little square radius, like you can see here, then it cannot be occupied. This right here is our objective. So here's what we're gonna do.
Right, here I
To
go.
begin, Aika, let's take a look at what we've got here.
Watch out for their return fire.
I see one.
Oh, geez. Oh, okay. Well...
Vice.
Well... I didn't think that was going to happen. I forgot that there was more guys there. But we do get to see Fina, at least. Actually, hold on a minute. Can I want to try that again. I want to give that one another shot. Because I did not do a very good job.
I'll crush him.
So what we have to do is we have to get to Aika before the enemy does, or before a turn passes, or else they will die.
Yeehaw!
Which means
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
we're gonna end our turn now and hope that's gonna be enough.
This.
The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take Largo and we're gonna move him to right here. Just end the turn there. Okay, let's hope this works.
Here I go!
I think I just have to touch them, right? There we go.
Don't you worry.
Look, there's Fina!
I'll take care of it.
You train too hard to croak here!
And now we get out of here.
Closing in.
Are there sandbags over here? No, okay. We're gonna just position right here and turn. Next...
I'll do my best.
Alright, let's see. It's not a great chance, but we'll give it a shot. Bam! Nice job, buddy.
Yes!
Yes! Okay. Keep him there. Realistically, we probably want Edie to be... I'm not too worried about it. Alright.
I'm on it.
Alright, Rosie.
Ain't no stopping me.
Yes, so... yeah, okay, thank you. I know how that works, but...
Medic.
So Rosie takes significantly less intercept fire damage. While her potential is active. So let's see if we can do this. It would be so cool if we could. Yes, let's go! And that's the reason why shock troopers rule.
Head to the next one.
Is because you can pull shit like that. Alright, next up, we're gonna start moving the tank.
Entering combat.
Sprint to that corner, no stopping. Go!
Mm-hmm. There's a shock trooper over there, and as well, I'm fairly certain that somewhere in here, I've only got one of these, but I'm not too worried about it.
Now!
Aha! Gotcha, you little fucker. There's an enemy ace right there. So, we're gonna grab
Moving out.
Alicia. And we're gonna see if we can get that guy killed. Yeah,
Try to
whatever.
stay out of their range. What is that tank?
Ty the Immortal.
How's it going up there, Welks?
Alright, let's see. Can we do it? Bam!
Who are these guys?
Okay. Well, that took a little bit more command points than I wanted it to because I'm an idiot and I ran Ica into an area where I should not have. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Yep, come right into my trap. Uh-huh. Okay, my turn. Good try, buddy. Next. Are you gonna run into my tank? No, not really. Oh, yes, actually. Okay. Why would you do that, man? He just did what I just did, see? So it's not actually stupid that I did that, because the enemy did that too. Yes, so what they're just describing there is if you have more command units in your party, it gives you more CP to play with. Wow, we actually got some hits on him there. That's crazy. Welkin is able to issue special commands called orders. Orders cost command points to use, but yield squad-wide effects that can be invaluable when used wisely. To issue an order, open the menu in command mode and press Y to select orders. If you choose a specific order you'd like to issue, some orders will affect all units, others require you to select a target. New orders can be learned by leveling up your unit classes on the training field. They'll make battles ahead easier. You can also learn orders from other places, but we will get to that later. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, what if I, got Aika out again? She'll arrive in a turn or so.
Taking the stage!
Edie, let's see what we can do with you, young lady.
I see an enemy!
Beyond the next corner.
It looks like there's a guy up there.
What's your situation?
We're gonna put her kind of right here, I think. And I don't want to advance any further over there because I know that there's, you know, let's take this time to just move the idle vice up. Because it's going to be necessary for clearing the camps, probably.
1 unit at a time.
Enemy sighted.
Squad 7, welcome to the battlefield.
As you can see, we got a tank over there. But we're probably not going to do anything with that right now. Let's see.
I'm on it.
Try to stay out of their range.
New target sighted.
Nope, not allowed. Fuck you. Explode. That's what you gotta do to crouching people. Such is the way.
Just keep up this pace.
And we'll keep going. Next, we're gonna grab
turn, okay?
Alicia. Have you stand up.
Pay attention to the enemy's firing range.
Enemy
Go up
unit
this ladder.
spotted!
Enemy unit sighted. Be careful,
Enemy
soldiers.
sighted! Enemy unit spotted!
Excellent. That's that guy dead.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Move her back. Okay, so we can see there's the tank there. There's a guy over there, and then there's a couple of units over here as well. So we're just gonna kind of do that. Okay, so we have basically a perfect view of the entire area here.
I got it!
Okay. This might not be the best idea, but we're gonna try it regardless. Because there's a command unit here that we can take care of. Perfect.
That's what you get!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
And right over there, you can see that flag is where we are headed next. So, we'll just end our turn there. And I think that's probably all we can do for this turn. Oh, tank's coming.
Damage minimal.
There we go. Now this is what I was waiting for to happen. Tank's coming through the wall.
Gah! Damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall. Well, it's my turn now.
Stay sharp.
Yep. Ouch. Okay. There's Alicia, or Ica. She's perfectly fine. See? Nothing even happened. Okay. Let's do our best then.
Been waiting here. I just ain't feeling it here.
Ah, whatever, buddy. Fuck you, tank! Nice and easy. That's the tank dealt with.
All right!
All right!
Who are these guys?
And then we'll just put Largo right back here.
Right, here I go.
Ica, it's time for round 2. Alright, let's carefully look around the corner here. You'll never catch me,
I see one.
fucko.
Be wary of the alleys. It could be an ambush.
Oh god.
It's over.
Oh. Oh, okay. Now comes the other fun part.
Taking the stage.
Actually.
What? That's not. I can't. No.
Oh, come on.
You're through.
Yes! Perfect. Excellent.
That's what you get.
Just keep up this pace.
Nope. Cover is fine. Okay. Let's see. What do my orders do? Evade boost raises one ally's evasion. That's not really what I want.
I got it.
Alright. Up and over. Yeah.
Stop the enemy from breaking through.
No, we want to move a little bit more. There we go.
What? That's not. I can't. No.
It's okay, Edie. Everything's gonna be okay, alright? And here's why. Oh no, it didn't kill him. But you don't want to know what it did do? It knocked him out of the fucking fort, baby. That's what we call Fortnite.
Operation complete. We took their base.
Get fucked. And we killed the enemy ace. You can also definitely do that in less turns than that. Again, I'm just bad. And we got a new gun. So let's take a look at our new episode.
Hey there! You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are ya?
Yes, that's us.
Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Upsy daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. No, funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days off.
Hey, lady! This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near scoops. That's right. The name's Ellet. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter.
She even talks like a
smell
World War
story,
II era
a
radio
good story.
person.
And you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Very good, I'm a reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
I like Ellet, she's funny. Now it's time for distrust, or as it's better known, racism.
Ugh. Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is? Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
Can't help but point out, again, Rosie, I'm sorry, she walked up to him.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. I hate kids. Whatever, he'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
Cool. Actually, I guess the racism doesn't come in yet. That's good, though.
Chapter 4.
Ah, here we go.
Operation Cloudburst.
Personnel, weaponry, glossary. Information on the game's cast, the arms they wield, and the things that and places that form their world. Oh god, okay. Let's go to headquarters real quick. Excuse me. Nice big burp. I don't know if we're gonna do Cloudburst.
Hello, Will.
Today.
Oh.
We'll see. We got some new recruits. Susie. No Vice, Sag, and no new snipers either, sadly. I don't really... well... I like who we've got right now. Let's go check out the training field. Got quite a lot of XP to work through, so... let's at least get everybody up to level 3. Should be easy enough to do.
I got no... Good! Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Shock Trooper.
Cool.
Okay, you've earned clear...
New order. Defense boost. This order raises one ally's defense. That'll be useful for a couple of stupid plays we can make. Let's see. I'm not really sure what I want to level up next. I mean, scouts are always good to have leveled. But I would also like to maybe get like 500 or so in here and here.
Looks like
new potential for the scouts, always good. Check out what that is in a bit. R&D facility.
Welkin.
Alright. Anything new for us? No, 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 no. Okay. Edelweiss. Anti-armor shell. Reinforced body. That's pretty good. That's, I mean, you know, it's just more HP. It's pretty good. I'll take the frontal armor as well. We've also got a steel upgrade, but I'm not too worried about that. Spare belt, sight upgrade. Let's check out the Castle Front Street thing, because this is new.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today? Your timing's... Ta-da! It's The Writing on the Wall, written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The Writing on the Wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
Oh, hello, young lady. The young lady has woken up from her, like, genuinely, like, maybe 16+ hour sleep sesh in my room. Hello, Aurier. Good evening. How are you feeling? Well rested, I hope. In an interview on the 8th, a spokesman for the Central Gallian Armed Forces suggested a mansion of anti-imperial counterstrike brewing. Should this come to pass, all eyes will be on how a force that has thus far specialized in retreat can stem the imperial incursion that has claimed most of Gallia by last month's end and now stands before the gates of Randgrease. It seems the militia will join the armor proper on this bid to free the capital from a siege, a fear that has persisted for weeks now. Some suggest that this move is due to the army's desire to conserve its own manpower for combat within the city's walls, a very real possibility should this plan fail. Flames of war sweep Europa. The Empire-owned and run Terr's news outlet reported on the 6th that the Imperial forces have claimed the coastal Federation city of Valua. If true, the Empire would now hold a supply route for the Ragnite transit, greatly influencing their standing in southern Europa. Unlike northern provinces, Europa's south lacks for Ragnite, meaning that supplies must be shipped from elsewhere to sustain the Empire's offensive. The Empire's hold on Europa's southern coast means that the expansion of the conflict to all areas of the continent is more likely now than ever before. The Federation has yet to issue a statement regarding the Empire's alleged seizure of Valua at this time.
And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? I've got a ton of material already. So how about it?
Alright, so now we can buy bonus missions, essentially. Some of them are just cutscenes and flavor, others are extra missions and stuff. So we'll get Ellet embedded.
Thanks a million. I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Okay. And finally, we'll check out the War Cemetery. Hopefully, there will be no real need to actually see which guys are dead, because hopefully nobody will ever die.
Paying your respects? Sorry. I suppose that was a foolish question.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Hello, young lady.
Oh. Then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the... That and Seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see. I'll teach you sniper support today. Use it to request backup from allied snipers to snipe a single enemy target. Well,
I don't have enough XP, so I can't right now.
I see. I hope we'll...
So, the other thing you can spend XP on, other than leveling up your dudes, is to spend it on orders from that guy. Which will be very useful, considering that some of the orders she teaches you are quite good. So let's check out personnel real quick. Oh boy. So it's everybody. Welkin, age 22, son of the late EU-1 hero General Belgan Gunther, leader of Squad 7 while attending university. His focuses lay in animal sociology. Alicia, Sergeant, age 19, Squad 7 scout. While a team captain in the Brule Town Watch, she also worked as a live-in apprentice at the local bakery. Isara Gunther, Corporal, age 16, Squad 7 tank pilot, daughter of the late Darkson engineer Professor Tamer. She was adopted into the Gunther family as Welkin's sister. Faldio Lanzat, Lieutenant, age 23, tank commander and leader of Squad 1, archaeology student at the same university as Welkin. His knowledge of history is considerable. Eleanor Virat, 3rd Regiment Captain and Direct Superior of Welkin. She's one of the most respected, feared most yet respected officers in the Gallian military, age 35, unmarried. Not for long, if I'm saying anything about it. Largo Potter, Sergeant, age 36, Squad 7 Lancer. Since his initial conscription during EU-1, he has survived countless missions, making him the most experienced of the Sevens. Brigitte Stark, Corporal, age 27, Squad 7 Shock Trooper, formerly a bartender and songstress. She still bears the nickname Rosie, given to her by her bar-going regulars. Kreese Sherney, Private First Class, age 20, mechanic working in R&D. His primary responsibilities include weapon maintenance and repairs. You can bet your ass we're reading all of these, by the way. Leon Schmidt, Private First Class, age 20, developed new weapons. Georg von Damon, age 54, born into a family with a long history of military service, he now commands the Central Gallian Force, including the militia. Martha Lippinen, age 39, nanny to the Gunther family, like her mother before her, has helped raise Welkin and Isara since birth, as well as 5 of her own children. Sung to the tune of a certain song, I'll make a MILF out of you. That's right, that's my goal. A presence in the Gunther house since she herself was a child, Martha became a surrogate parent and a source of assurance to the orphaned Welkin and Isara. Martha's baby. Yep. Drill instructor. age 48, stern countenance and harsh words haunt the dreams of soldiers near and far. Aged gentleman, age 52, frequent visitor to the graves of his fallen EU-1 comrades, the doleful gentleman has begun passing his learned orders to Welkin. Belgan Gunther, Welkin's late father, widely regarded as a great hero for his contributions and prefers preserving Gallian independence during the First European War. Tamer, Isara's biological father and gifted Darkson inventor who contributed much to furthering Gallian technology. He built the Edelweiss for his friend after EU-1. Alex Raymond, Squad 7 shot trooper, age 17. His leap-before-you-look brashness and flighty, carefree nature have earned him this name Bird among his friends in the squad. Kevin Abbott, Squad 7 shock trooper, age 25. Skittish and introverted, he found interactions with others difficult. Seemed rather uncomfortable with his role as shock trooper. Kobe Caird, Squad 7, age 65. Foreman from a carpentry company before he joined the militia. His bad back is the result of an injury suffered in the First War. Solnus Milton, handsome and smooth, popular with the ladies. A bit of a Lothario, he's made many a beautiful woman cry. Well, that's bad, because you shouldn't do that to beautiful women. Hans Salinger, born in a richly wooded part of southern Gallia, enlisted immediately upon hearing his hometown was in the path of danger. Wendy Cheslock, tinkering with explosives filled this shut-in's days until an overly ambitious portion of gunpowder blew her house to bits. Awesome. Edie Nelson, age 17, a self-proclaimed actress growing up in a tiny rural town. She was quite the starlet. Though proud, she lacks coping skills. Jade Turner, florist in Brule until the Imperial invasion destroyed her shop. Ever since, she's had fostered a deep hatred for the Empire. Nina Strice, age 29. Her belief that a sound body saves lives motivates her to train her physique daily. In 9 years, she hasn't missed a day's workout. Hermes Kissinger. As a child of open field, he likes cramped spaces. Slender and handsome, he is physically unable to not chat up any nearby ladies. Ted Ustinov. His greatest love is making other people's laugh, and his clowning persisted after enlitment. He's highly allergic to most metals. Wavy. Age 35. Considerate and polite to a fault, this dark-skinned school teacher rarely displays his emotions. Noche Wordsworth. Age 19. Worked as a team captain in Brule with the Town Watch. His hobbies include writing and performing songs. Ramona Linton. Formerly a model in the popular Galleon Girl magazine, devoted her life to fashion. Susie Evans. Daughter of a frontier tycoon, she knew precious little of the ways of the world, naively paying 25 DCT for a single apple, of course. Frisia York. Dancer of the Sands, she roamed around the desert as an entertainer until the Empire's attack killed business, driving her to enlist. Juno Corrin. Classmate of Welkin's at university, she possesses both brains and beauty in spades, making her the object of many a boy's desires. Cherry Stingen. Trends and pretty boys form the center of her world, with Galleon Girl Weekly her preferred fix for top-notch photos of both. Ika Thompson. Age 17, childhood friends and co-conspirator with Vice. She came with him from a far-off land, half for adventure, and half to keep him in line. Jan Walker. Muscles send him to the moon, whether they be his own or those of the other gents in the squad. His little sneezes are just adorable. Aww. Nils Derden, a denizen of the capital city seedy underbelly. His was a solitary life. He remained undefeated through countless turf wars. Theold Bohr, impoverished childhood has driven home the importance of wealth for him, driving him to seek fame and fortune as a war hero. Walter Nash. Contrary to his gruff looks, his hobbies include cooking and tending to his garden. He often joins Alicia in baking bread on his days off. Rosina Selden, a sort of older fixer to many Sevens. Her teammates affectionately called her Lady Rose. She enjoys working out when off duty. Yoko Martins, age 37, ran a well-loved Rangreet's eatery until donating all the food in her larder to refugees one day and joining the militia. Elise Moore, age 17, raised by her father, a fencing instructor to the nobility who recommended she enlist as a way to harden her psyche. Homer Perron, a sensitive soul dwells within the angelic exterior of the young boy who volunteered for service despite his frail constitution. Dallas Wyatt. As the product of a girls' school for the well-off, she dreams of a life surrounded by flowers and shuns the unrefined company of men. Lesby. Ramsey Clement. Age 21, love for tinkering with machines saw her enroll in a technical university. There she began developing new weapons. Nadine. Darkson with a strong sense of responsibility and a wherewithal to fulfill it. She holds a master's degree in literature. Oh, cool. Claudia Mann. Life with a homebody ended when a stray tank shell demolished her house. She now fights to win back that peaceful existence. Oscar Beilert. Age 15. Jesus. Why are some of these kids so fucking young? Got a scar on his forehead as a childhood attempt to keep his sick brother safe. Marina Wolfston, age 24, an aloof beauty, she keeps all others at a distance. Her father, a skilled hunter, trained her in the art of marksmanship from childhood. Medic, age 17, responsible for securing and treating Squad 7's wounded. She is well loved for her gentle touch and selfless dedication. Also comes from the skies or something. Cool, we did it. Weaponry. We don't need to read that. That's not interesting. Glossary. We can read all that later, maybe. Yeah, you know what? I think that's where we're gonna end today, because I am hungry. And as always, remember to rotate your saves, children. Kent. Rotate your saves. Got it? Anyway. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. Thank you guys very much for joining me on our inaugural episode of Valkyria Chronicles. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. I really enjoyed this game. And despite the fact that I'm not very good at it, I hope to I hope that it's still interesting enough to watch. This is a series I would like to continue to do. If people like this enough too, I might consider doing the 4th one as well, because I have that one on Steam as well, I think. So that's an option, but of course we still got to work our way through this one. And I mean, hell, I could probably even do 2 or 3. There might, I don't know, there might be a translation patch for that, but I'm not 100% certain. Anyway, yeah, that'll do it for me. Next stream, I'm not 100% sure when. It'll probably be after the new year. And I will be back at work, which means things are going to be a little bit slower in terms of, or shorter, rather, in terms of streams. So, keep that in mind. Additionally, as well, I'd like to throw out there, I do have another Lego thing to build. We have, those of you who are in my Discord might know that I got the Dungeons & Dragons Red Dragon set thing. So I'd like to put that together. However, we technically do have the second half, excuse me, of the Deku Tree one to put together. We could do the Breath of the Wild thing. So I might hold a little bit of a poll to see if people want to see that before or at all if we go into the D&D one. But either way, both of those are probably going to have to wait until I can get another shelf with which to store other things. So we'll wait until that happens. But until then, thank you guys very much for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.